Well, next to me is a longtime friend, mechanic extraordinaire, Jerry from Sedona Oil Lube. How are you, Jerry?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Everything's good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, too. So what did you do in the New Year? I got to hear.
Well, I'm getting too old, so I stayed home and watched it on TV and went to bed.
Well, no, you took the 2020 version of New Year's.
Yeah, the easy way out.
So now 2020's here, 2019 has passed. Tell me, of all the mechanical faux pas, tell me some of the most funniest things that you've seen this year.
I've seen this year. Oh, pack rats. We have a big pack rat problem in Sedona where mice like to chew up the wiring underneath the cars, the nesting underneath cars, or build up nesting underneath cars that sometimes catch on fire.
Really? Catching on fire?
Yeah, because there's dried up twigs and berries and acorns and things like that. Well, I've seen a gentleman put a screen mesh over the top of his engine, thinking it was going to keep the pack rats out, let alone they climb in from the bottom. And after servicing the car, he wanted it back on, but it ended up shorting his alternator out because it touched the electrical wiring and then the body of the car. And then, of course, he was upset at me at first, but then he realized what happened.
It was all the pack rats.
It was pack rat deterrence, he thought, but it's just...
It's more of a convection oven.
Yeah, it was not something that's wise to do. The best thing to do is keep your engine clean, have it detailed periodically, or at least when you see pack rat prints...
How can you notice for pack rat prints?
Usually on the plastic pieces, you have little paw prints, the very little tiny dots that look like a little paw, or you'll see feces. And the best thing to do is clean the engine, get their scent out of there. And, they have things out there called Ritter rats, which is like a flashing strobe light with a sonic sound that keeps the rats away. That works really good as long as you keep the engine clean first.
Well, and speaking of keeping engine clean, you do a lot. Why don't you explain to us about your shop? Because you're a lot more than an oil and lube shop.
Yeah, I tell people we're like an urgent care, which is we do everything from brakes, starters, radiators, alternator, of course, oil changes, but air conditioning, windshield repairs, where if you get a rock chip, you don't want it to spread. And we do a lot of other miscellaneous things. So I always tell people just stop in, ask. If it's something we can't do, we'll tell you the best place to take it if we can't do it.
Now, speaking of that, you like to specialize in imports too, don't you? From what I remember.
Yeah, we like to do a lot of imports. We have a broad range of things that we do, but the imports are pretty cool. I like learning about the newer cars that are on the road, and being in Sedona, there's a lot of Mercedes, BMWs, and other vehicles that are out here that the nearest dealer's 2 hours away. So why not try to work with them? And, of course, we're all here to make money.
Yeah. Well, what's great about it is you haven't, you didn't just get here. You've been here and you've been established here for quite some time. So it's not just your integrity, but it's a relationship you have developed with all of these people as well. Correct.
I've been here for 14 years. And been in the shop in Sedona for 14 years, pretty much ever since I came out here. And I built a good clientele with people and like to keep it that way, so that way my people keep coming back.
They keep coming back and they keep referring other people because that's what really does it for you.
Yeah, word of mouth in Sedona is like fire. It's almost better than advertising.
Well, you can't really say fire around these days.
No, I know, but in Arizona, hey, it's a word.
So in 2020, what do you, with this next few months, what do you suggest, safety tips and everything like this for cars for the next few months? Especially with the cold weather.
Right. Well, what I suggest to the customers is this is a great time to start preparing for summer. We're all on budgets. A lot of people are. I know vehicle maintenance is not something people really like to take care of on their cars, but this is a good time where you could catch up on that type of stuff, where you have a few months where the temperature's better, where the vehicle likes it this time of the year. So you could do a little bit at a time, like flushing your radiator, because once summertime comes, that's going to be a big deal. On all these cars, the radiators are made out of plastic, if you didn't know that, and plastic in a dry desert.
They're made out of plastic?
Yes. The side tanks are made out of plastic, and that's always where they crack. So the best thing you could do is, flush your radiator like every 5 years or 60,000 miles and prolong the life of what you have versus buying it when it breaks and waiting for it to break.
And you folks do that all right there as well.
Correct.
Now, what if people want to like buy cars and things like that? Because I do notice, some cars in your lot sometimes for sale.
Yeah, since I've been there so long, a lot of customers, when they mention that they're thinking about selling it, I'm more than happy to help them sell it, especially if I believe it's a good car, reliable car, especially if I've been servicing it for a while. I just charge them a simple 10%, market it out front. I do all the marketing from Craigslist to Facebook.
Well,
and
you only
I deal
charge
with all
10%?
Yeah, sometimes I wish I think I should charge more, but really I don't do a whole lot but just help them sell it, and I make a few dollars off it. I think it's pretty fair.
No, but 10% is just really, really good. I mean, wow. Usually with consignment it's half. You're leaving it there and you're getting half, but you're getting 10%.
Yeah, it's a couple $100. It depends on obviously the price of the vehicle.
Yeah. Well, I've seen you've got a nice car out there for like $6,000 right now.
Yeah, nice 2010 Buick LaCrosse, but I sold a customer's car day before New Year's Eve. He was in town. Well, he was living here, but he was moving out of state on the 1st. He gave me 3 weeks. I told him I could get it sold, and I sold it 2 days before the New Year's, and he was super happy.
I'm sure he was happy.
Yeah, he really was. We had to work on price and lowering it to make it all happen in time, but he was super stoked that it was sold in time.
Well, it was a negotiation. I mean, you can't just leave something there and say, here, by the way, it's this, and then say, okay, yeah, I'll pay that.
Right, and I tell the buyers, too, I'm here to help you buy the car. I'm here to help him sell the car.
Yeah.
So I'm working for both sides of the angle to help everybody out. So if anybody's looking for a vehicle that's pretty reliable, feel free to stop by Sedona Oil and Lube.
Yeah, it's not just, you could probably call over there as well.
Correct.
Because I know you guys always answer your phone no matter what.
Right. Usually by the second ring is what I was always taught.
Yeah, you're really good about that. So why don't you tell us where you're located?
Sedona Oil and Lube at 2745 West State Route 89A, right here in West Sedona.
And you can see them on their Facebook as well. You can go in and ask for Jerry. He's an awesome guy. So let me ask you this. What's your favorite kind of car?
I personally like the Corvettes, and I'm really excited to watch the mid-engine Corvette come out.
Well, you heard it from the Corvette. We want to thank you very much for watching the show. We'll see you next week. Have a great day, folks. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to My AZ TV with host Alan Elfman, your weekly source for the best Sedona hotels, restaurants, shopping, tours, psychics, and more. Every Friday at 4:30 p.m. His motto, tune in today and plan for tomorrow. Don't forget you can watch live online at myaztv.net. That's myaztv.net.